Hello, everybody. My name is Jessie Terrian. I'm an independent demonstrator with the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things paper craft. Hello, welcome. How are my besties? I'm going to give it just a few minutes for everybody to find me. I have a great project for us tonight. Look at how cute this is. It's a little brag book to put all your pictures and mementos in. And it is super simple. We're going to make it with the treat bags that came with that suite, but you can also purchase these separately. You get, I'm not sure, let me see. Is it either 9 or 12 bags? I'm only using 3 for this book, but you could certainly add more if you wanted more pages. My eyesight is so crap-a-doony. I'm looking. Oh my goodness, it's 16. So you do the math. If you only use 3 bags per book, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, you could get 5 with a few extra bags. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. These make such cute little gifts. You know what I mean? For Happy Mail, you stuff it full of stickers and goodies for grandma with pictures of the grandkids. You know, dating would be cute for a loved one. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, we got someone on. Hey, Sherry, welcome in. How is your week, my friend? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, but I don't know. I started to get a headache. We have wonky weather right now. I mean, it's beautiful, but like earlier this morning it was cloudy and we had rain, and I don't know. I think it's just pressure or everything is blooming, so my allergies could be playing havoc. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? If you are joining me from YouTube, welcome. I am so happy you found me. Leave me a comment. I'm very lonely. If you have a good time, do all the YouTubey things, like, subscribe, ring-a-ding that bell. Okay, I'm gonna stop being weird, I swear. Okay, so for tonight, this project is so simple. And I don't have a pictorial or measurements because it depends on the bags you are going to use to create it for the measurements. But I'm going to show it to you. You could do it with anything, any bags you have. So whether they're brown paper lunch bags or treat bags, it doesn't matter. Okay? I'll show you when we get down. You know, you know. Let's see. Good. You did some crafting. You had a good day. Glad to hear it. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? How was your week? Hi, Mom. Hello, hello. Okay, everybody's finding me. This is phenomenal. When I flip down, I'll just show you all the things and we're just going to craft, okay? So I'm going to flip down. We'll get started. Say hey to everybody who comes in late. Okay. So basically, the paper, the dies to the endless love, these are the star of the show, and the treat bags. Very simple tonight. You're definitely going to want your paper trimmer for this project. So let's get that out. Now, I fiddled with this before I went live to make sure I could fit it in view. Okay. I was going to say, why isn't it working? The ghosts. Okay, so you're going to want 3 paper bags or treat bags. This bag is, let's measure it. Of course, I'm going to move it. 10 inches by about 4 inches. Okay. So if you were doing, the first thing you want to do is measure your bag. Let me put it that way. I'm going to cut this part off of my bag because I don't need that. And I want an even number. So I'm going to bring it down to 9 inches. And I'm going to cut that extra inch, sorry, off. Okay, so this garbage, or find another use for it, but not for this project. And then we're just going to trim 3 bags down to 9 inches. So if you have like large paper lunch sacks that you want to use and you want to kind of use these measurements, it can be wider across, but try to make them at least 9 inches long for what I'm showing you. Okay. And you could modify that, absolutely, but that's just my tip. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to have to measure, close it, and I'll push it up because well, I can move this. It's fine. There you go. Smarter, not harder, Jess. We got it. Okay. So the part that is gusseted, now on paper lunch sacks, sometimes it folds over, but for this one, it's literally just gusseted on the side and then flat. But what I'm going to do is the bottom of the bag, I'm going to measure, no, sorry, the top of the bag. There we go. I was like, why doesn't that look right? Top of the bag, you're going to measure 2 inches and you're going to score it really well. And then flip it over 2 inches and score it really well. Now you have 2 inches and this is, sorry, I gotta move because I'm aiming at a camera that is not there. Okay, here we go. This is 7 inches. This is 2 inches. We want half of that 7. So however you want to do that. If you want to flip it and just do 3.5, that would probably be the easiest. And we're going to do the same thing. Really good crease down. Flip it over, 3.5. Good crease down. Okay, now do that 2 more times. So how is everybody doing? What is up? Do you have big plans for this weekend? I know we talked about the whole Super Bowl situation. I'm excited about my Sunday stamp and chat. I think it's going to be fun. I got some great cards. I tried to use some scraps or things, make card designs that you could use scraps because I got a quest for that. So I was like, let's do it. If you're planning to craft along with me, go ahead and when you choose your DSP, make sure that you have one dark piece and one light piece, because for the quilt cards, that's really going to pop if you do that. All right, here's the last one, 3.5 inches. Now, if you have a different measurement for your bag, you just want to fold up part of it to create pockets, okay? And then you want the rest of it, just basically you're having it. so that you make the book. All right. So now we're going to take the 2-inch section and we're going to fold it in and we're going to crease it really well. Do both sides. Take your time with that. And we're going to adhere on both sides flat like that. And that creates a pocket so that you can put all your goodies in, okay? And your mementos, you know, whatever you're using it for. So I'm going to take some Terran tape and put it on each side. And I'm overlapping the seam and I'm not being real careful, and that's okay. Because I'm also going to put some liquid glue down. I really want that to be secured. I love making these paper bag books. They make great gifts. They're fun to look at. You can stick a lot of stuff in there. You know what I mean? It's my jam. Oh, and I forgot to, I'll go back and crease that. I just thought these bags were so cute. I was like, we got to do something with them. Now here's what I've been doing. I've been highlighting a suite and doing it 1 to 2 weeks on the lives, finishing up with a paper craft project. So what are you guys thinking about the projects? Are you into it? Are you like, it's okay, I rather cards? How are you feeling about it? You can certainly use brown. Brown, when I do these paper bag books, I use brown all the time. And at some point, I know I will do a tutorial with the brown because it's my jam. The reason I do the liquid and the Terran tape is just to really get a good stick, you know, an immediate stick, but also a really sturdy stick because people are going to be tugging on that. So you don't want it to come free or loose. So that's what I do. Okay, I missed putting tape on this one apparently. Apparently. Come on. So, I don't know if you guys noticed what next Friday is. Friday the 13th, my friends. Yes, it is. I know my ghost hunting girlies said we were going to have to do something for it, make a video or something. I don't know what the plan is quite yet. I did not put the liquid down. No. Okay. So I know that's a thing. And I will, of course, have a live. So maybe we'll do some, use a new piece of equipment or something. I don't know. So how do you feel about Friday the 13th? Are you like, oh, forget it? I am not getting out of bed. Don't talk to me. It is unlucky. Or are you like a gambling girly? You're going to go to the casino and bet it all on red. Like, which kind of a girly are you? I think we all know which kind I am. I think it's good luck. My goodness, my neighborhood, I don't know what's going on. It's like party central. People have their music blaring. It's really nice here right now, so maybe they're barbecuing. I don't know, but it's like I have the windows shut because the music was so loud. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get copyrighted." I don't want to, spoil their fun, but at the same time, neighbors, I do have a show. My goodness. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy being me. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna ghost hunt, Sherry. Don't you worry about that. But I'll set up a piece of equipment or I'll do something. Who knows what I'll do, but I'll do something. We actually have been having some um, strong hits on my equipment here the last couple times that but like nothing, if we weren't using equipment or looking for it, I can honestly say it's been pretty quiet. So I don't know. Do that, do with that what you will, but that's where we're at. Now you see what I'm doing here? I'm just making the gussets of the book, creasing it down real well. So it becomes 3.5 by 4 is the size of the books. And what you want to do is you open them back up and you decide where you want your pockets. Now, how I did it was I put a pocket to the left, then I flipped it around. I put a pocket to the right, and then I put a pocket to the left. And I just stacked them on top of each other. Now what we're going to do is you're going to take a hole punch and you're going to punch, if you have a crocodile that you could punch through all the layers, do that. For some reason, I don't know where my crocodile is, so we just have a regular hole punch. But you just want to punch a top and bottom hole in each of the signatures or pages, whatever you want to call it. And if you push the hole punch to the back of the punch, so it goes in as far as it can go in, and then you line it up with your center score line, your center fold, they're going to line up when we do the next step. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna clean my work surface. Okay, let me lay these back out. Left, right, left. Got it. We're going to line them up, and now you're going to take ribbon of your choice, and we're going to just thread it through and tie it. How easy is that? Now you could do dangles on this. You could do different ribbons. You could put a rubber band type thing through there. Many different ways to do it, but just keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple. Now, today is Support Women's Heart Health. And I meant to wear a red shirt, and I had a red sweatshirt that I was going to wear, and it was just too hot. So I figure I'm doing a project with red hearts, and I'm going to tell you about it. And there we go. And thank you, Mom. She's the one who pointed it out to me. It is very important to take care of your heart so that you live a long life. So make sure you're doing all the things, eat healthy, get your regular checkups. Try to eat low fat and get your exercise. You know, all the things. And most importantly, after you've done all those things, make sure you tell a loved one, your mom, sister, aunt, friend, bestie, to do all those things too, because we want to be around for a long, long time. Okay, here we go. Ooh, come on. There we go. All right, I'm just going to trim this. Little cute bow goes with the heart vibe. Now, the only thing with this, and this might drive some people crazy, I wasn't mad at it. Um, the hearts are sideways, and there's nothing I could do about that because if I open the book like this, yes, you could do that and arrange the pockets like this, you know, so it would have still worked. But no matter what I did, one side was up and one side was down. And you see, so I just decided we were doing it sideways, and that was the jam. That's what we were doing. Okay, now for a closure. I got my stuff kind of pre-done here. Let me grab it. I just took a strip of the cardstock or paper. This is DSP. And I'm taking those strong magnets, but you could use Velcro. You could have it where you don't do it like this, but you have a tie. You know, there are other ways to do it if you don't have magnets. Velcro would probably be the top choice, but I'm going to take these strong magnets and I'm going to put one in the front cover. I'm going to put, it's got sticky on it, but I'm going to put a little liquid glue too. Now what I did, this first pocket right here, I'm going to slip the magnet in the backmost pocket. Let me make sure it's going to be, yes, like this. I had to figure out my like sticky side down. I'm going to slip it in the pocket. Stick it down. So it's right there, so you can't even see it. Now, I'm going to glue this strip on the back. So center it with where you can feel the magnet is. Now for this, again, I'm going to put some glue and tear and tape because we want a strong bond. And if you're making this little book for maybe a kid or someone who is really heavy-handed, you might want to use cardstock, something a little bit heavier. I'm okay with the DSP, you know, but if you think it's going to get a lot of wear and tear and tugging, you might want a little something a little bit stronger is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, let me get that back sticker off. A little bit of glue. We're going to close it. And you're going to fold that over. And you're going to stick the magnet. And I think that was right. Honestly, I think it was supposed to be flipped, but it's working and I'm not mad at it. Let's make sure though. Yeah. It works. And see how well it holds that? Perfect. So I'm going to let that dry for a minute. And don't worry, we're going to cover it. Now, let's work. Actually, I'm going to let it dry open. This is good. This is a magnetic cutting pad, so it sticks to it. It's not going to roll around on me. Okay, so now for here. I have some pieces cut out. If you are going to use these bags, it's 1 3/4 by 3 3/4 to cover the little folds. Okay, but depending on what bag you use, oh, that looks like there's nothing there. Weird. Okay, I was like, did I miss something somehow? Anyway, so that's what you're going to do. You're just going to use your bag measurements and cut some DSP just to cover your pocket for a little extra something. Especially if you're using like a brown paper bag that's not decorated like this one is, you're going to want to cover those and bring interest to your project. Now these go together pretty quickly. So you could bang a whole bunch of these out if you wanted to give them as gifts or something. Okay. Now I have some like just remnant paper here, and I have some punches. I thought it would be cute just to cut some parts, punch some parts, and kind of stick them on the inside as well. I didn't do that on my first book, but you know, when in Rome. Why not? All right. Okay. So, let's see. I'm looking at my patterns. I don't think it matters. So, sorry. I know. My brain's all over the place today, guys. I can't help it. It's Friday. I am in a good mood. I've had a good day. Do like a double heart moment. Now, this probably goes without saying, but you would put pictures and stuff. You know what I mean? Just in case anybody was like, well, what do I do with it? You put pictures, you put little journaling spots and fun stuff. Okay, the next thing is you're going to want to take some paper and a couple tag topper punches and just make some tags to stick inside. Now, I think these are a little long. Yeah, you're going to want about 3-inch tags. So I'll just pull it to the side and trim it. But see, you just want to stick it in there. Now, you could put another piece of white over this or just write right over it and put like a message, a memory, or if you have mementos from whatever the picture is of, you could stick those in there. You know, I even like I punched some hearts out and I just thought what a cute tag, right? So it doesn't have to be complicated. Just a simple tag topper does wonders. Stick that in there and maybe put a little something there. And you know, you want all the stuff though. Don't leave it empty. Okay, there we go. Very good. Okay, boom. See how well that closes? Obsessed. All right, so the last thing we have to do is just cover that little button there and um, maybe decorate a little, and then you're good to go. Super easy. Let's see. An extra heart. Now I just took the corners off so that you didn't see them. But that's up to you. That's like a design choice, you know? Just stick that on there. Let it set. And I want to just cut the tag off this. And that one down there. Or do I want the red? I'm really loving the red right now. I don't know why. Goes with the vibe. Right there. You just want layers, you know what I mean? Put that one up there. And make sure when you stick it down that you don't stick it on your movable flap. Or on your bow. Okay, so these are stacked. Put an arrow because why not? So what's everybody having for dinner? I tried a new recipe. It's in the crock pot right now. It's basically like chicken bacon ranch. And you shred the chicken up. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I'll let you know. And then, because I'm extra, I'm going to bake some like hoagie rolls. I have them rising right now. Like I am a whole domestic goddess over here, guys. You have no idea. Don't ask me what got into me. I don't know. I was just like, you know what would be good with this? Let's do it. Nobody knows why. But my family's not complaining. They're like, okay. Just sticking stuff on there now, you know, just to do it. Do some X's and O's. And then that should be it. So what do you think? Are these not the cutest? And I think when it comes to the die set, we did use every piece over the last 2 weeks. So that's exciting. No, not feeling the pink, guys. All right. There we go. All done. Oh, I made a mess with that glue. So let's see. I will let you know how the recipe turns out. If it's good, I would be certainly. It's very easy. It's like a block of cream cheese, some ranch powder, and some cheddar cheese, and you let that cook in the crock pot with the chicken breast. And then you cook bacon and crumble it on when you make your slider. So not hard at all. I didn't want to put the bacon in with the cooking chicken because I thought it would be weird. It would get all weird. So we'll see. I don't know. Nope, not flipping. So that's what I have for us tonight. Let me know what you think of these little cuties. I think these are super cute. They're tiny, they're great for a purse, you know what I mean? And if you just have that little gal pal that you're like, maybe you went on a retreat or a bestie trip and you were like, you know, needing something memorable, cute for like a birthday gift or something like that. I did the Susan G. Komen 3-day walk with one of my besties years ago. And then for her 50th birthday, I took all the pictures that we had taken on the trip. And I made, it was a little bit bigger than this. I used the brown paper bags, but I made her a memory book with all the pictures in it of us and little mementos that we had collected along the way. Like when you're doing the walk, people are giving you beads and all kinds of things, pins, and I stuck them all in there, and it was really cute. So it was very thoughtful. She loved it. She couldn't believe I put all this effort into it, and it was so easy. It didn't take me any time at all. So there you go. Minimal effort with a maximum bang for your buck. That's what I'm saying. So, all right. I think that's it for me tonight, guys. I will be back here at 2 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday. So join me if you can and keep me updated on what's going on with the Super Bowl and, you know, all that good stuff. All right. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll hopefully see you on Sunday. Mwah. Bye. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Bye, guys.